Hey, good day, good day, good day. I want to welcome you to the Holistic Life Podcast and to our grief journey series that we are doing, kind of breaking it down, coming on as I'm able to come on as I am on my grief journey. But today I wanted to share something with you all. Again, welcome to each of you that are tuning in to the Holistic Life Podcast. I am your host, Shelby Frederick, also known as Lady Jules, and I'm going to jump right into what we're going to be talking about today. I want to really take a look at us getting an understanding of what primary and secondary losses are. We know that loss in life can be like a row of dominoes. We are stacking our years, arranging our life, using our time, our money, all of our resources that we have, our talents, our gifts, our purpose. And after many years, you may seem or think that everything is perfect or nearly perfect. Things are going great. I don't have any major things going on. But even the most stable of situations can unravel very quickly. And so as I talk about what a significant loss is and what that looks like, a significant loss can be similar to knocking over a single domino. And what happens is we get this chain reaction that occurs that results in many other losses. So this could be the loss of a family member. It could be the loss of a friend. It could be the loss of a spouse. Let's take a loss of a spouse as an example. With the loss of a spouse, that leads to a loss of income. And this can lead to the loss of the home or the automobile, college tuition funds for your children, and also emotional support. So one loss can quickly lead to additional losses. And in this instance, the loss of a spouse is what we would call a primary loss. The additional losses are referred to as secondary losses. Now, you have things such as life and disability insurance. These are attempts that we use to limit the extent of the secondary losses. Let me say that again. Life insurance and disability insurance are our attempts to limit the extent of the secondary losses that we can face in life. A few secondary losses can also make you feel like you are losing everything. And when you feel like you are losing everything, this actually adds to your grief from the primary loss. So I wanted to these are going to be very, very short segments that I'm going to be doing, but they're also going to be very powerful, very educational, informational. We want to take this information and do something with it. And listen, you will never, ever, ever, ever be prepared for any loss. But what we can do is help us to gain an understanding. With that understanding, that actually helps us to navigate our times of grief in a healthy manner where we don't grieve in unhealthy ways. And so thank you for tuning in to this very short but also very important topic, understanding primary and secondary losses. You can catch me back here as I continue on this grief and loss recovery series, and we'll talk to you soon. Again, I'm Shelby Frederick, also known as Lady Jules, and we shall see you on the next time. Oh, and before I forget, don't want to forget that we do have our resource guide, and this is entitled Help for Your Heartbreak and Understanding Grief. And again, this is what the topic with this segment is all about. So what this book covers is what is grief, understanding your primary and your secondary losses. We're going to go over the 5 stages of grief, some facts about grief, and ways to lessen your grief, and much more. You can purchase that on my website. This is available in ebook. I don't have print books available just yet, but go to www.jewelsofwellness.net. Purchase one for yourself. Keep it in your library, because you never know when you may be faced with not just the death, but also any significant loss. Share it with a friend. Share it with someone that may be in a season or a time where this could really be a blessing to them. So again, thank you so much for tuning in, and we shall see you on the next time. Goodbye and God bless.